It's my favorite time of the morning, and I'm sure everyone's morning. Time to check in with Charley Belcher. Good morning.
Good day to you, Jennifer Epstein. How are you this fine morning?
I'm good. I got to sleep in a little bit. It's nice working for Laura Moody.
You know, it's fun on this shift, or it's funny, I should say, on this shift, every 15 minutes makes a huge difference, right? Like on the mornings where I have to get up extra early and maybe go to Sarasota or Fort Meade or Winter Haven, it makes all the difference than when maybe if I'm close to where I live and I can kind of get there a little faster. Every 15 minutes makes a big difference.
It sure does.
Speaking of those of us who get up in the middle of the night to go to work, we're going to talk more about coffee. That's why I'm holding my coffee here, because I heard you and Walter talking about coffee. And I used to say, Jen, anybody who works this shift and doesn't drink coffee, I don't trust them. I don't know, I don't understand those people. Now, hold on a second.
Okay.
I have since amended that because Coy Hobson, our engineer extraordinaire who keeps us on TV here, he doesn't drink coffee either. He drinks tea. He likes tea. So I've amended it to say, okay, anybody who works this shift and doesn't have some sort of caffeine.
There you go.
I don't understand those people. I don't get them. I don't know those people. I don't want to know those people. They're weird, those people. Because I need some sort of caffeine to get me going. Now, what is your caffeine of choice then, since you don't do coffee?
Well, I used to drink a lot of diet soda, but now I cut out soda for my life. So there are these magical little Mio things, M-I-O, and you just squirt it into a water.
Put it into water? Right.
Put it into water.
Nice, okay.
Half of a teaspoon is like 80 milligrams of caffeine. Hello.
Oh, so careful. That's not, okay.
Yeah.
I'd rather get it au naturel through a nice cup of black coffee.
Oof.
You just don't like the flavor of coffee? How about
yeah,
coffee ice cream?
tried. I said my taste buds just don't like it.
Okay. Well, maybe you should try this, because this is why I bring this up. So I drink my coffee black. Jason McDowell, if you're taking notes at home, he prefers cream and sugar. High maintenance, if you ask me. But that's how he prefers it. So apparently, though, what we might be missing, those of us who do enjoy a good cup of coffee, is a little bit of salt.
What?
Now, have you ever heard of anybody putting salt in their coffee?
No.
It sounds weird to me. But according to some coffee connoisseurs, if you usually add sugar to take the edge off a bitter cup of coffee, you should actually add salt instead. According to a study from the journal Nature, sodium ions suppress the bitterness in coffee and actually enhance its flavor. But caution, you just use a little bit of it. So just like, I guess like a little pinch of salt in black coffee if you need to take the edge off. I've never tried it, but I thought I would put it out there for those of you who are enjoying your cup of coffee this morning. Before you get your next cup, before you put the sugar in it, maybe put a pinch of salt in it. Tweet me, Facebook me, let me know if it was awful, and if so, I'm sorry I owe you a cup of coffee. And if it's great, you're welcome. Also, Jennifer Epstein, on this day in history, my mother-in-law was born. Happy birthday to Shirley. Shirley Burdett, my mom-in-law. Yep, it's her birthday today. Best mother-in-law you could ever ask for. You know why?
Why?
She leaves me alone. I prefer that.
Oh, my mother-in-law does too. It's nice.
Yeah, it's great. It's great. No, Shirley's great. We love to root on Gators together, and she's a wonderful woman. And she raised a good daughter, and I love her.
I was just going to say that. She created your wife, which is
She did indeed. She did a good job there. Can't wait to take you to Safety Harbor again this morning, Jennifer Epstein, and to a place called, I just love saying the name of this place over and over. You're going to like it too. Gigglewaters. Name of the place is Gigglewaters. Doesn't it make you smile just saying the name?
Yeah, I like it.
That was code for a cocktail back in Prohibition days.
Oh.
You couldn't, give me a vodka, give me a rum, give me a scotch. I'll take a little bit of that Gigglewater. You think about it. Makes sense. That'll make you giggle sometimes. So this is a social club and screening room. It is a throwback to the Prohibition era. It's a place where you might see some dames and some guys. It's like a high-class joint that you walk in wearing flip-flops and shorts because it's Safety Harbor and it's Florida. But they've also got a screening room, a movie theater in the back where they're showing classic movies we've all seen a million times. They had Goonies over the weekend. They're showing Jaws on the 4th of July. This great movie lineup, so $5. And they're showing these old movies, and then you can eat and drink in the theater as well. Really cool place. I can't wait to introduce you to the husband and wife team who created this, and they're fairly new to the area, so we'll welcome them to Safety Harbor. We'll welcome them to Good Day Tampa Bay, and I'll tell you all about Gigglewaters.
Sounds like a fun spot. Cool. Thanks, Charley.
All right.
Good morning.
Relax and coffee. I'm not sure I drink coffee to relax. I drink coffee to do this.
Good point.
Woo!
Good day, everybody. I am at Safety Harbor, and there is a cool, new, hot place. How's that? It's cool and it's hot at the same time. It's called Gigglewaters Social Club and Screening Room. Look at the vibe of this place. Love it. Can't wait to tell you about it and meet the wonderful couple behind this who have just relocated to this area. We're going to welcome them to Tampa and tell everybody about their cool new hotspot.
Hey, Charlie.
Good day, Vanessa. I'm in Safety Harbor at a new place called Gigglewaters Social Club and Screening Room, and I've made such an impression. I already have my own booth here. Look at that. I have a permanent reservation. They said I can have this anytime I want it between 10 and 11 a.m. every day. They don't open till 11, but it's still an honor. It's a big honor. Yep, open 11 o'clock every day, and it's lunch and dinner in my booth. Stick around. Meet the owners when Good Day Tampa Bay continues. Right on Main Street in Safety Harbor, you're going to find a really cool new place called Gigglewaters Social Club and Screening Room. Good day, Tampa Bay. I'm Charley Belcher. This is Rachel. That's Richie, the beautiful married couple who decided to relocate from Brooklyn to Safety Harbor, Florida, and open a restaurant for the first time.
Yeah.
It's not you guys aren't restaurateurs in Brooklyn. No.
We're just crazy people.
Yeah. So how did this come to be?
God, where do we start? We moved here because we wanted a nice little community to raise our family, and we're kind of getting out of the bustle of the city, but we missed some of our New York haunts and kind of the vibe, the 1920s kind of feel of a lot of the old bars and restaurants in New York, so we thought we'd do it here.
It really looks cool, and it's not a speakeasy necessarily, it's just a throwback to those Prohibition days, even the name Gigglewaters.
Exactly. Gigglewaters is an old Prohibition era term for alcohol.
Makes sense.
Yeah, so it's the perfect name for this place. When people hear the name, they say it's a fun sounding name. It makes them happy when they hear it.
And then in the back, which we're going to show you a little bit later, is a screening room where you're showing great movies from the 80s, the 70s, classic movies. $5, get you a movie ticket. You're serving food and drink in there. And it just, that also just is fun.
Absolutely. There's a place we used to go to in Brooklyn where we'd go see classic. He'd freak out at movies that I hadn't seen. I hadn't seen The Goonies, and he was going nuts about it. So we'd go watch it together on a big screen, and it's such a different experience than seeing it in your house. So yeah, you can eat and drink back there. There's movies every night.
I should say, by the way, you guys, because the diehard fans of Howard Stern will recognize your names and your face, maybe Richie's face. You guys both worked for Howard Stern. That's where you met, fell in love, and got married in that crazy universe.
We did. We're living a very different life now.
Yeah. I went from the Stern Show, now it's a restaurateur, which I never expected, but I'm loving it.
Yeah, good for you guys.
That's
good
really
for you.
fun.
All right, when we come back, we're going to take a look at the food, we're going to take a look at the drinks, we're going to take a look at the screening room, and we're going to have a good day, Tampa Bay. Have one with us. Good day to you, Jen Epstein. I'm looking over the menu of the newest hotspot in Safety Harbor. The place is called Gigglewaters Social Club and Screening Room. I'm looking at the Fredo, the Brave Sir Robin, the Willie Dynamite, the Drexel. I just love the names already. We're going to take a look at the food when we come back and take a look at this place. Definitely a cool vibe. I got that kind of feeling that I kind of want to hang out here. I might. We're definitely going to hang out here the rest of this morning. So stick around, hang out with us, and let's all make it a good day, Tampa Bay. Good day, Tampa Bay. I'm Charley Belcher coming to you from Safety Harbor. Brand new place. It's called Gigglewaters Social Club and Screening Room, and no password required. It's not a speakeasy because it's on Main Street, for goodness sakes, and there's a big sign out front. Yeah, it wouldn't really be a speakeasy. But it is a throwback to the Prohibition era. Gigglewaters, an old code for a cocktail. The place is decorated beautifully. There's definitely an old school vibe here. Rachel and Richie are the husband-wife team who own the place and created it. Richie, Rachel, when it came down to creating a menu, how did you make the decisions on what you were going to offer?
Bacon.
All right.
Lots of bacon.
Lots of bacon.
Bacon.
Everything had to have bacon.
Pork belly, chunks, bacon.
Comfort food?
Yes.
It's hot dogs and hamburgers and fried chicken, but it's just taken up a notch. So we've got a dozen different Wagyu beef hot dogs. We have bacon wrapped deep fried hot dogs.
Yeah.
The hamburgers, I'm sorry, the Wagyu beef, which is a really high quality.
I know what you meant.
You got it. We got to eat
meant.
it, and then you'll know what I'm talking about.
All right, let's go through this a little bit. Somebody tell me about that.
Yeah, so that is our Mac the Dog. That is a bacon wrapped deep fried hot dog topped with macaroni and cheese. It's got fried onions. It's got butcher block bacon. It's drizzled with a sweet Carolina barbecue sauce.
Oh my gosh, what is that thing?
That is the Meat Wagon, aptly named. It is a Wagyu beef burger, American cheese, strips of bacon,
Butcher block chunks.
butcher block chunks of bacon, and a fried egg on top.
And French fries inside
And
it.
French fries inside.
Inside it, of course. What do we got there?
That's our Hendry. That's our most popular burger. It's got a cheddar cheese. It's got fried onion rings. It's drizzled with barbecue sauce and chunks of bacon. And that's served with fried pickles on that one.
Oh, it's fried pickles.
Fried pickles on the
I love
side.
Fried pickles. All right, chicken and waffles.
Chicken and
If you're gonna do it, you got to do it
Chicken
right.
and waffles. It is absolutely amazing, this chicken and waffle.
It looks really good.
The waffles are great. A little granulated sugar in them. They're fantastic.
What's this here in the center? A healthy option?
Even our healthy option is
It
covered
has
in
bacon.
Okay, good.
It's our Cobb salad.
Very nice. What in the world? That looks like a big plate of mac and cheese.
You're
Yes.
right. You're right about that. That's the Willy Dynamite. It's got a Gouda cheese. It's got the butcher block bacon. It's got a barbecued Jack Daniel's pulled chicken inside it, which is excellent. And it's just drizzled with a little bit of barbecue sauce.
And a couple of desserts. What's that dessert?
This is my pride and joy. This is ricotta cheesecake. It's not like your typical normal cheesecake. This is made out of ricotta cheese. It's absolutely amazing, and it's a rarity to find in Florida.
You're born and raised in Queens, right?
Yes.
So I'm going to trust you on that. I'm going to trust that that's very good. We're out of time, but quickly, what is that?
That's our bourbon pound cake. That is,
Nice.
yes, drizzled caramel bourbon sauce, and it's toasted.
Walter and Jen, if you're not hungry at this moment, it's not my fault.
So good.
This is true.
When we come back, we're going to take you to the screening room.
That bourbon pound cake. Did you see that?
All of it. All of it. I'll take all
All
of
right.
it.
All of it.
Save us a seat.
Good day, Tampa Bay. I'm Charley Belcher coming to you from Safety Harbor this morning from a new place called Gigglewaters Social Club and Screening Room, and we are inside now the screening room. Rachel and Richie are the lovely couple behind this idea. So whose idea was it that, all right, we're going to do a restaurant, I get that, but then who says, hey, I got an idea, let's put a movie theater in it?
It's basically, I wanted this place to be the coolest hangout, and where you can have great food, great drinks, and hang out and watch a classic movie while you can eat and drink.
And well, we say classics, and it's funny because it not necessarily does it mean Citizen Kane and Casablanca, although I did see that on the list, Citizen Kane for July.
Yeah.
Classic, our kind of classics, Airplane, Smokey and the Bandit, maybe,
Cannonball
Goonies,
Run.
Cannonball Run.
Stuff like that.
Those kind of classic, fun,
Yes.
everybody's seen them a million times, but let's watch them all together. And oh, by the way, we have bar service here as well. In fact, apparently even at 5 till 9. Why, thank you.
It's never too early. Thank you, Lauren.
You can eat and drink in here,
Thank you.
which is all part of the feel of coming to Gigglewaters.
Yeah, exactly. You're seeing a movie that you've probably seen a million times and that you love, but with 32 like-minded fans, and you're going to eat and drink during it. It's a great bonding experience.
Now, so I'm thinking, there's nothing more annoying than a great part of the movie and somebody goes, I don't want bacon on my burger.
We solved it. We solved it.
All right, how'd you solve
All right,
that?
so you can see the menu under the table right here. You just kind of can turn it down here and open your
look at
menu and
that.
read it, right?
Oh, yeah, and it's
then-
the light's under the table, so it's not annoying anybody else.
Yeah, and
Oh, I
then
like
you've
that.
got little cards inside the table and pencils. So you just write down your
yeah.
order, whatever you want to order, and then stick it in here, like a little flag.
So I would write like, no, I want a bacon burger, no bacon. I mean, nobody should say that, by the way. That should not be that should be against
Get
the rules.
out.
You would think.
Yeah, get out. But okay, but I don't want lettuce. I want extra bacon.
Write your full order as many times as you want, so you can order as much as you want through the movie. And the server will see a card up, like a little flag, grab it, and bring your order. So you
And-
can order throughout the whole movie.
That tells the server that you want something.
That's right.
You quietly come get it and then bring it back.
Yes.
That's really smart. Did you guys invent that, or somebody doing that in New York where you're from, or what?
I have moments of brilliance.
Yeah, that's a
They're few and far between, but I have moments.
That is really a good idea. And nice big screen. I mean, big enough to enjoy these movies, and it is what it is. And
13 and a
$5,
half
I
feet,
should say.
13 and a half foot screen. That's a good sized screen.
13 and a half foot screen. And I just want to say, for the record, you're not doing this illegally. You're not just throwing up a movie that's a public domain. You are paying the rights, which is why you have to charge $5 a
Yeah.
person.
That covers our licensing fee.
Yeah, we're doing it the right way. You know that FBI warning?
Yeah.
I don't want to get
No,
pinched
and
for
that's
that.
for real. But you know what? I mean, there's places I'm sure that would just show a movie
Yeah.
in the
Oh, yeah, you
back and
can't
not
do
worry
that.
about it. But yeah, get that. You got to do it on the up and up.
Yeah. Yeah.
So how often is the movie theater open?
We just started showing movies this week. Goonies was our first one. We had a packed house for every screening.
Doing it
was
every day?
amazing. Every night a different movie.
What time?
Usually 7 p.m.
Okay.
Yeah, and then on the
For
weekends.
movies like Godfather, we'll start earlier because
Okay.
that's
Right,
such a
depending on
big
And then
epic.
weekends. 3 different shows.
Yeah, you've got a 12 o'clock, 4 o'clock, and 8 o'clock. So you can have lunch, you can have a snack, you can come for dinner.
Nice.
There's no food or drink minimums. Order what you like. We have awesome popcorn also. We have Hullis baby popcorn that's really, really delicate.
Yeah,
A truffle.
When we come back, we're going to the bar and look at the handcrafted cocktails they're mixing up. Stick around, everybody, and have a good day.
And Charlie is at a very cool place with a fun-sounding name.
Gigglewaters. It's called Gigglewaters, and it is a new place, but it's got an old soul. And by the way, there's Lauren, the startender. She's the startender behind some of the handcrafted cocktails. We're going to talk to Lauren. And the reason this place has an old soul, the bar used to be the dance floor in the Bellevue Biltmore Hotel. And in fact, the front of the bar is from the Biltmore, and so is some of the shelving back there. So it's a new place with an old soul and a startender. Yeah, you need to stick around and find out more about Gigglewaters in Safety Harbor when Good Day Tampa Bay continues.
And Charlie, hanging out at Gigglewaters Social Club. Let's see what the Startender's making this morning.
Good day, Tampa Bay. I'm Charley Belcher coming to you from Safety Harbor. Right on Main Street, you'll find a new place called Gigglewaters. It's a code word for cocktail back in the Prohibition era. Gigglewaters Social Club and Screening Room Restaurant serves lunch and dinner every day. Got a great little movie theater in the back showing classic movies 7 days a week. By the way, they don't take reservations. First come, first serve. Check them out on Facebook. That's the best place to stay in touch with them. They're having some heavy traffic on their website at the moment. Thanks to Good Day Tampa Bay, maybe. I'll take credit for that. Rachel owns a place with her husband, Richie. Our startender is Lauren. And what are you going to make up for us, Lauren, right now?
Right now, I'm making a smoked old-fashioned.
Oh, wait, that sounds good.
It is very good.
Rachel, how'd you decide what sort of handcrafted cocktails you were going to put on the menu?
You know, we wanted stuff that was really drinkable and delicious. So we didn't just go in for traditional Prohibition-style cocktails. We kind of played with them with the names. One of our drinks is called the Chicago Overcoat. That's a code name for a coffin back in the 20s.
Oh, really?
So there's kind of fun names of things. But really, we wanted things that were delicious. So we use all fresh purees, all fresh juices. We use luxury kind of toppings like Luxardo cherries to really make delicious craft cocktails.
Bourbons are really popular right now.
Heavy on the bourbons. Yeah, we're doing a lot of bourbons. We're really developing our whiskeys here, and I think that's something we'll be known for.
Yeah, no doubt. Very nice. I should also say the bar itself is a throwback. You guys got a lot of this wood from the Bellevue Biltmore Hotel?
That's right. Everything in here except for the mirrors and the screws and hardware that hold the bar together is from 1897. So this is the dance floor of the old Bellevue Biltmore.
That's great.
The base is the doors of the Biltmore. And then these shelves up here are actually stair treads. So we tried to upcycle. We had a company called Architectural Salvage Bank that we just love, Robin. Hi, Robin, we love you. Who scrapped the wood and built this custom for us, and we love it.
All right, I got to think this thing gets smoked. So you put it in this little thing.
Yes, and this is just a cocktail smoking box. It kind of keeps the cocktail in there with all the smoke, and it infuses
Is it
the smoke
smoking
into
out?
the
How do you
liquor.
smoke it? How do you...
Well, we take a little bit of these wood chips, and we put them in the smoking gun. And
The
that will kind
smoking
of
gun.
Yes, the smoking gun,
And it is a little tube there that...
and it will push all the smoke into the cocktail.
I will tell you that they are open 7 days a week, 11 a.m. to 10 p.m. They're showing movies 7 days a week, 3 different showtimes on Saturday, 3 different showtimes on Sunday. No reservations. Come in, first come, first serve. I can see it smoking up in there. I will also tell you that the screening room can be rented out for private parties or corporate events during the day. So they're really trying to be, look at that, I love it, look at that, look at that. Can I open on this side?
Yes. It's the best part. You
Look at that.
can
And
grab your own
that's
cocktail.
a smoked old-fashioned. Walter Allen, cheers.
Cheers.
I'll
What do I
set
got?
that right there.
I got water and coffee. Nothing fun, but cheers, my friend. Hey, it's been fun this morning. Thank you.
All right, have a good day.
All right.